And finally, I get my much needed win to put an end to my 9-game losing streak. Now, that losing streak was epic, almost historical even. I won my first game, lost 9 in a row, and then came back and won my 11th game. Now, during my losing streak, we had close games. Brock Rooney beat me by 1 point, I think, one week. The majority were blowouts by me losing by 20, 30, tomato, tomato. But the major thing is, and the most important, is I beat Josh Murphy. Now, Josh Murphy was looking for that number 1 seed. He was a little bit behind, but hanging on. But that loss put him at 7-4, and that means it's all but done for Murphy. No more number 1 seed. Yes, he's in the playoffs, but he's not getting the number 1 seed. So, to all my fellow losers out there, Johnny, myself, Brandon, whoever else are not making the playoffs, set your lineups, guys. It's time that we take a stand and embrace the fact that we're not making the playoffs, but we can play a role of spoiler, which I like to do. So, but I want to take short time real fast. And the game of the week for next week I want to look at is Benji Pate, who is 6-5, versus Caleb Parmley 9-2. Now we got to look at this. Caleb will probably be projected to win once the lineups are set. But Benji has Peyton Manning. We all know that Peyton Manning is a machine and a beast. And he is playing New England, but I think he's going to have a great game, separate himself from Tom Brady, and who's the better quarterback this year? It's going to be Peyton. Peyton has the better weapons. Tom's lacking in receiver this year, but Peyton Manning is just a man, and he's going to prove that against Peyton Manning. Should be a big week for Benji, but Caleb Parmley has the rest of the tools, and most of all, he has Megatron. That dude is just a beast. So pretty much this week, we're going to see who does better, Megatron or Peyton Manning. Who's going to be more valuable for their team? Me, myself, I don't really know. It's going to be a really close game. It's also going to decide number 1 seed. Benji wins. It bumps Caleb out of that number 1 seed. But if Caleb does win, then it's going to almost assure him that number 1 spot, in my opinion. But you never know. So it's going to be a close game. Be sure to check that out and watch it. And like I said earlier to my fellow losers, set your lineup and let's be the spoiler.